A house is a place with 4 walls and a floor, with the ceiling above and a lovely front door. There's a bed to cradle you safely at night, and windows to bring in the morning sunlight. Your house is just a mirror of who you are, a reflection that tells you to never stray. But a house is not a home. Welcome Home is the newest addition in analog horror, and it seems to be on the precipice of being something truly great. For those who don't know, Welcome Home is an ARG, alternate reality game, that is based on a fictitious puppet show from the 1970s. Alternate reality games, ARGs, is a type of story that is told through interactive elements with the audience. These are usually puzzles, clues, things to decode, and even sometimes find in person to progress or influence the game. For example, Cicada 3301 is one of the most famous ARGs to exist. And as much as I love ARGs, they aren't made too often, but I believe the most recent one from my memory was Poochie and Pansy, so yeah, it's really been a hot minute. Welcome Home is spearheaded by an anonymous artist named Clown that has been working since 2018 to bring us this masterpiece. The ARG is still incredibly fresh, so Welcome Home will be something that we get to watch unfold in real time. But for now, let's dive into what we know and what we can expect. Firstly, the website is incredibly charming and inviting. It's full of bright colors and gives off the impression of a real kids show. The show takes place in a neighborhood with Wally as the star and other characters like Julie, Barnaby, Bee, Beagle, Frank, Eddie, Sally, Howdy, and Poppy. Oh, and we can't forget about the 9th character, Home. The house in which Wally lives in is alive. This character is home and is even animated with eyes, while all other buildings appear to be not sentient. Each of these characters have their own quirks and places within the community. The website itself is from the Welcome Home restoration team. This team is compiling all of the artifacts from the Lost TV show for archival purposes, or so it seems on the surface. The reasons for starting the restorations are vague, as the team claims that they were drawn to the artifacts and are, and I quote, thankful to be the first to jumpstart this journey. Though, in white lettering at the end of the sentence, there is, but it hurts. This is continued later in the FAQ section with the question, why did you make this website? In which the format is visibly altered, with the beginning of the response being distorted by the message, when I unwrapped this first letter, I felt it, I heard it, open, open, open. I want it out, I'm going to get it out. Things seemingly return to normal. Many of our guestbook signatures have talked about seeing the show before, so this is a good sign. I mean, it is inside of you too then. But it ends with another white-lettered, does it hurt? This is the most obvious instance of someone trying to communicate to the viewer. When looking through the guestbook, there are various drawings that are scattered throughout the entries. Nearly each doodle has a message hidden in its URL. It starts innocent enough with the hello neighbor, though messages are not simple or directionless as we are led to initially believe, as a clear speaker can be made out. For example, to the Julie is my friend entry, the URL speaks, Julie is my friend too. Messages like these persist and even grow a bit more sinister, like the entry, why do you like eye contact, in which the spiral image reads out, so you will know I am looking at you neighbor, I am talking to you. The spiral being associated with watching and spying is apparent on the mobile website, as home is no longer in the center of the neighborhood, but place where Julie's home is, and where the home used to be is a black void with the spiral symbol, letting us know something is watching us. The most interesting comment, to me personally, was at the end of Elliot on page 6 of the guestbook. Before I go, I'm going to leave some treats for the neighbors. I hope they like them. In which the image responds, I can't reach them. I'm sorry. These are just some of many instances, but it's clear that something is trying to communicate with us via the website. Throughout the different pages on the website, some letters are different font sizes than others. These letters are WOEVXY. When EOVWXY is added to the URL of the website, a hidden site appears that has a static TV screen with ambient noise and even creaking. When YWXOEV is added, a page with the house from the greeting page is shown, but the background is black, and in the place of its eyes are a loop of all of the characters' eyes, in which it stops at a distorted pair. The most significant secret, though, is hidden with VOYWEX, which prompts a drawing of eyes and an animation of typing on the screen. He asks, "Hello, I can't see you. Do you see me? Then stay quiet." While it is unsure who or what is talking to us, by the blue shirt and face shape, I assume it's Wally, and we can only imagine that he is being held in silence by some more powerful force, who I and many others suspect to be home itself. But those are just some of the main clues and story points to be caught up with so far. I know Nightmind and Noelle have done some videos over clues and hidden lore they and their respective communities have found, so I highly encourage you all to check out those too. I also encourage you guys to visit the website yourselves. There is a lot of love and effort put into this project, and I really can't capture what it's like to find these clues and enjoy the interactive elements. But for right now, all the information that Clown wants us to know has been discovered, so we can kick back and eagerly wait for Welcome Home's next chapter. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this is my first video, so I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you liked it and you want to stay up to date with everything, maybe think about giving me a subscribe.